A 15-year-old black girl walks into court clutching nothing more dangerous than a paperback book, yet she's accused of plotting a crime she never committed. The officer's words slice like a knife, painting her as a threat in a world that only sees her skin. Parents in the gallery shift uneasily, sensing the injustice. She is small, but her defiance is enormous. When the judge presses play on the hidden footage, everything changes. The gavel cracks, and the story begins. The judge's gavel cracked against wood, echoing like thunder. A hush fell across the courtroom, the air sharp with judgment. At the center stood Aaliyah, a 15-year-old black girl, her school blazer slightly too big, a paperback novel still clutched to her chest. She wasn't shackled, wasn't in cuffs, yet the silence pressed down on her like iron. "State your case," Judge Porter commanded, voice heavy. Officer Reed straightened, eyes cold. This girl was loitering, casing houses, matching the description of a suspect. Gasps rippled. Aaliyah's chin dipped for a moment, then lifted, her voice trembling but clear. "I was reading. That's all." The gallery leaned forward, restless. Reed's words cut with precision. "Your Honor," she resisted questioning, refused to answer, and grew hostile. "In my professional judgment, that's behavior consistent with criminal intent." A murmur rose, the accusation landing like a stone. Aaliyah squeezed the book tighter, knuckles pale. Her eyes swept the room, seeking someone who believed her. The judge tapped his pen. "Miss Johnson, is that true?" Aaliyah steadied her breath. "No, sir. I wasn't hostile. I was scared. He towered over me, demanding answers when I'd done nothing wrong." Her voice carried the sting of injustice. Reed smirked, dismissive. "Kids lie. Especially kids like her." The word struck, raw and ugly. Parents in the back shifted uncomfortably, as if he had said what they feared thinking aloud. Aaliyah's lip trembled, but she stood her ground. Tension spiked, brittle as glass. "Officer Reed," Judge Porter pressed, "you claim she confessed?" Reed nodded sharply. "Yes, sir. She admitted intent to break into a house. Said it herself." Aaliyah jolted upright. "That's not true." Her words sliced through the air. The judge raised a hand, silencing the chamber. His eyes narrowed. "Confessions are recorded in interrogation rooms. Were you alone with her?" "Yes, sir," Reed answered too quickly. Porter leaned forward. "Are you aware every interrogation room has surveillance?" Reed hesitated, a bead of sweat visible. "Of course." The judge's voice hardened. "Then you won't mind if we review the footage." The bailiff crossed to the monitor, pressing a button. The screen flickered to life. The room froze. Aaliyah, on video, sat small and silent, clutching her book, eyes wide. No confession. No aggression. Just a frightened child. A ripple surged through the gallery, whispers rising like storm winds. Reed's face drained, then flushed scarlet. She knew she was being filmed, she's faking." His words tumbled, desperate. The judge's eyes locked onto him. "I don't hear a confession. I hear silence. I see fear." Reed stammered, "The audio, it must have failed. Technology glitches." Porter slammed his gavel once. "Enough." The weight of his voice filled the chamber. "You swore under oath. You fabricated evidence against a child." Reed sputtered, "She looked suspicious. She didn't belong in that neighborhood." The words hung heavy, poisonous. The crowd hissed, a collective breath of outrage. Parents clutched their children tighter. The judge leaned back, voice like stone. "So her crime is being black while reading in a white neighborhood?" The courtroom quaked with silence. Every eye bore into Reed. He tried again, voice shrinking. "Sir, you can't just take her word." "I'm not," the judge cut in, I'm taking the word of video proof. Proof that you lied. Proof that she never confessed. His gavel came down once more. This court rules Aaliyah was wrongfully accused, publicly humiliated, and racially profiled. She is to be compensated, and Officer Reed will be personally accountable for damages. Bailiff, take him into custody for perjury. Reed's protest dissolved into chaos as he was led away. The judge turned to Aaliyah, voice softening. Young lady, you belong here. This court owes you an apology. Aaliyah's shoulders finally loosened, tears bright but proud. Justice had found her. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment and subscribe for more stories of truth and courage.